This is what I mean by compound interest. So it's at a growth of 10 years and an estimated rate revenue of 6% for those 10 years. If this is a real estate one, I recommend this. If you can buy at super lows, you buy those at super lows. Alright, what's good YouTube? We're back with another video. Today's a different video. Today's video is about why stock dividends are important and the key success to wealth. My bad, I'm a little sick right now, so give me a second. My bad, I'm a little under the weather. So the key points and the summary of what I'm trying to say is it allows for a steady income, it's less risk management, it also allows for a higher potential growth over a 5 to 10 year or X amount expansion. There are a lot of dividend stocks, I wouldn't say all of them, but majority of them allow for an inflation hedge, meaning that it beats inflation or it's always ahead of inflation. Allows for downside protection, meaning if the stock plummets, you still have income coming in. It may be, say, a dividends of $500 and the stock plummets down like 5-10%, you still have money coming in. Also, another thing I want you to understand when it comes to building a portfolio, whether it's dividends, stocks, crypto, or a bit of everything, is the importance of being able to be wealthy and succeed in this career of having financial wealth is having diversity, meaning having multiple different flavors of pie, meaning chocolate, vanilla, or crypto, stocks, ETFs, bonds, trading options, so on and so forth. The reason I say this because if you broaden your horizons, or if you open your horizons, it allows for you to have a higher chance of having a higher potential return, meaning if one stock plummets, your crypto or for instance, your trading option goes up. It allows for, if you're down one of your stocks, that means another portfolio or dividend or stock, whatever, it's going to be up. The way the stock market works is when one's down and the one's up, no matter what, if you're on both ends of it, you'll be set up. And it allows for 100% success rate over time, over a 10-year span. It's inevitable. I mean, if you have a portion of each pie, it's inevitable for it to go up. And I want to get into the key points on why dividend stocks are very important to have in your portfolio and how they allow for for success in the future, and they're the key to wealth. Here I wrote down some of my notes. Allows for money to beat inflation rates. How I was talking about earlier, a lot of dividend stocks allow for, inflation hedges. Allows for income to come in during the downside or when they're losing money on stocks or crypto, so on and so forth. It allows for potential growth over a long term or a long expansion. Allows for compound interest. For those of you that don't know, compound interest is when a stock or money, say for instance, you get dividends of $100 over a 10-year expansion or 10-year span or X amount of years. Say for instance, we'll say 10. That $10 over a 10-year expansion, it'll be worth $1,000 plus. And each time the 100 goes into it, it increases the amount and it expands, and then on top of that, it expands. That's what I mean by compound interest. Yeah, actually, I'll show you a photo of what I mean by compound interest. This is what I mean by compound interest. So it's at a growth of 10 years and an estimated rate revenue of 6% for those 10 years. And you contribute $100 monthly, and this will be your value over a 10-year expansion. Of course, over time, it'll go up, but it goes from 5 to 6.2. And then if you look at it, it just keeps building on top of that. If you have more money, say for instance you have a second job or something, then you put $500 here, or if you can't put $100, you do 5, 10, 20, so on and so forth. The more you put in, the more or the higher the probability of your return being better in the long run is. So pretty much if you constantly, so if you constantly invest, say X amount, say $100 every 2 weeks or every month, and gradually it'll start to grow. But also, don't forget investing in stocks. But gradually it'll start to grow and grow interest on top of that $100. That $100 will be worth $200 or $50 a couple years from now. All right, next topic. Some of the important parts about why dividend stocks are important: it allows for less risk due to majority of companies that allow compound. Due to majority of the companies that allow dividend stocks are well established. For instance, Apple, S&P 500, and so on and so forth. Another thing, allows for steady quarter incomes, meaning every first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter allows for X amount of money to come in to your crypto wallet, not your crypto wallet, your Robinhood wallet, and so on and so forth. And then I'm gonna show you some of the dividend stocks that are on Robinhood for those that trade on Robinhood. You guys can see my screen. So these are, where are they at? There you go, dividend list. So some of the dividend stocks are PLTR, SoFi, AGNC, QYLD, JPI, so on and so forth. This is a real estate one. I recommend this. If you can buy at super lows, you buy those at super lows. You're more than welcome to pause the video if you need to, but these are the dividend stocks. And once again, I am not a financial advisor. Do this at your own risk, but I do recommend you invest compared to saving. Saving can only do so much over a 2 to 3 year amount of time. That say you save $2,000 over a 2-year time span, the $2,000 is gonna be $2,000. If you invest that $2,000, it may go down, it may go up. Only time can tell, but 9 times out of 10 it'll move. 9 times out of 10 it'll move. One thing I want to recommend is you guys make sure you guys pray. Make sure you guys pray and take your financial literacy serious. I mean, use one of these videos as one of your stepping stones to understand the importance. Next video I'll be dropping in a couple days about the importance of not feeling trading, meaning trading with emotions. I love y'all. I appreciate all the support. Y'all stay tuned. More videos on the way.
Bye. Have a great time.
Why not? Because we just chilling in the booth right now. You know what I'm saying? Big MTC worldwide, worldwide, world.